Howdy, partners. You guessed it. 'Tis I, the knife detector. And I'm coming to you with another video of a knife that I would call a vintage knife. As you know, in my channel, I make videos of vintage knives and just knives that I consider are pretty awesome, that have a unique trait that I believe that other people should know about. And this is both of those things. In truth, I can't remember where exactly I got this knife and how long I've had it, but I think I've had it for about 10 to 15 years. And what this is a Browning Hobo knife, guys. Now, I've seen many Hobo knives, and I have a couple, but none as good as this one. And I'm going to show you some of those features right now. But first of all, I want to say hello and how are you doing to all of my amigos, to all of my loyal subscribers, to all of my new subscribers. Hello, welcome to my channel. In my channel, you know, I'm going to show you some knives. So you might see a knife that your granddad used to have, or your uncle used to have, or your grandma, or your aunt, or your mom or dad, and that you lost track of over the years. Well, this might be one such knife. This is a Browning Hobo. Let me show you some of the features. Let's start off with the sheath. As you know, if you watch my videos, I don't like nylon sheaths. This is just a generic nylon sheath. As you can tell, it's already starting to come undone a little bit from wear. And whenever I do go camping, I take this bad boy with me. I've taken it on a few camping trips. As I say, I think I've had this knife for about 10 or 15 years, but I can't remember exactly where I got it. I think I got it in an antique store. But what I do like about it is that Browning emblem. I think that's pretty darn cool. So we're going to set this aside for now. Check this out. It has the Browning emblem right there. It has a little lanyard loop if you want to put a little keychain ring in there. Your fork functions as it should. Comes right out. Now, I had forgotten that... Well, I knew where it was. It was in the glove compartment of my wife's car, but because that's what we take and go camping. But I had forgotten that I didn't clean it very well, so I had to do some cleaning on this recently, and because there were some old food particles in it. But let me show you some of the features. Of course, like any Hobo, you got your fork, which works very well, and you also got your spoon. Now, take a look at this spoon. Does this spoon look interesting to you guys? Does that shape look familiar? Yes, this can also function as a spoon, but can it function as something else? Guys, I'm going to put to you that the shape of this spoon was done intentional. And I think that this spoon is also meant to function as a small spade. A small shovel so that you can dig if you have to. If you have to dig and try and get at something, you can also use this spade. No, it does not have a sharp edge, but check out the shape. It's just a little too vertical for me, guys. A little too straight right there. These edges are not oblong. So this to me doubles as a little spade, which I think is pretty darn cool. So that's one of the cool features about this. Now, another feature about this is that it has a couple of other tools. It has this very sharp, very cool Browning blade. Now check out that blade, guys. Does that blade look familiar? Does it look like maybe it has some Japanese influence? Well, that's because it does. Check that out right there. Model 425 Japan. This is a Japanese-made product. And that might explain some of the sleek lines that this particular knife has. This awesome Hobo knife is actually made in Japan, and it's by Browning. So let's close that because I don't want to cut myself. Let's see what else we got. Let's move this out of the way, and of course you have your can opener right there. Here you see a little bit of rust that I tried to take off. Can opener, you have a double right there. This is a little bit of a sharp edge right there. Not bad, guys. Here you see some crud I still left in there. I need to do a better job of cleaning this, guys, really. But like any Hobo, as you would expect, in order for you to use this correctly so that you're not doing this and just, ooh, I'm going to use a fork. Oh, no, I'm going to flip it and use a spoon. Now, you can pull them apart. Check this out. Snaps there. And boom, voila. You now have 2 utensils that are perfectly useful. It's even stainless steel, so you can wash them right after you get done eating and using them with your family. Now check out those little clips there. That's what's used as a retention to keep these in place. And these little rivets slide into those little slots right there, which is pretty damn cool the way that's designed. So the piece that has the knife is actually the spoon. So if you want to use the knife, snap it out like that. And it does have snap. Let me tell you, that's a sharp knife right there, guys. Take a look at that edge. That is a sharp edge. And that's because I have used this bad boy many times. Another feature I like is this kind of like coffin-shaped handle right here. It's just an attractive shape to it. All right, so let's close this back up, put it back together. Okay, to put it back together, you're simply going to put that rivet, the beginning of the slot, and you're going to slide it back in, just like that. Then you can go ahead and close your pieces, just like so, and there you have it. So this browning was made in Japan, and the quality of this is as such that I have to tell you guys, I have a feeling this was made in Seki, Japan, although I don't have any proof about that right now. So if any of you guys know, please let me know in the comments below. And hey, hit the bell so that the next time I make a video, you don't miss it. Please like and subscribe. You'd be helping me immensely. And God bless you guys. Take care. Have a fantastic weekend.